This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Dry-Tek Environmental.
Out of sight, out of mind. Is that what you think of the space under your house? Because if so, well, it's time to rethink that. The underside of your house plays an extremely important role in the quality of the air that you breathe inside your home. And getting that quality takes a lot more than just slapping up a little plastic and installing a dehumidifier under your home. It takes a whole lot more. As a matter of fact, here is a face you may recognize. Corey Phoebus is a customer relations specialist with Dry-Tek Environmental. Good to see you, sir.
Good to be here. Thank you so much.
It's wonderful to see. Okay, so what we're talking about here is the importance of getting a professional.
Yes.
I can't just go down there with a tarp and...
So, yeah, you can. You can absolutely do that. The problem with that is if your person that you're using for home improvement is not licensed by the Maryland Home Improvement Commission, then they could just leave you on the hook to dry. A lot of times, people who are not licensed will leave you with a price that seems too good to be true.
Okay.
You go ahead and you pay that price up front. Yep, I'm going to give you my money right now. And then you never see him again. Or let's say something goes wrong with the work that they're doing. Let's say something catches fire. They're not on the hook for any of that. You are, as the homeowner.
So what kind of credentials do I need to be looking for from somebody?
So if you go to the Department of Labor's website for Maryland,
okay,
you can actually search the business name and see if they are licensed by the MHIC.
Okay.
If they are not, run. Run for the hills.
It's a bad thing.
Well, it's against the law. It's illegal.
So have you seen people that have hired some of the...
Yes. Yes, we have. We've seen plenty of people who are right here on Delmarva, who work in Maryland, who are not properly licensed. And if they tell you, yes, we are, but you can't find them on the website, or if they say, perhaps we don't need that particular license. That's not true. If you're doing home improvement in the state of Maryland, you definitely need to have that license.
So, have you... I don't know how to say this. Have you had to do cleanup behind somebody that has...
So we've definitely had to clean up other people's work. It's not something that we like to brag about because, you know, we're all kind of in this industry together.
Right.
However, if you're going to provide shoddy work, back it up at least. You know, do your due diligence to make sure that you make it right at the end of the day.
So let's say that I hire somebody that, and the deal seemed awfully good. Mm-hmm. And generally, if it's a deal that seems too good to be true...
It is.
Okay.
Yes.
So if I go under the house with somebody, and I like to look, mm-hmm, I like to put hands on, say, okay, and I ask questions, say, okay, well, what about this? What if somebody's not qualified to do the job I want them to do, what kind of answers can I look for that are going to be red flags to...
I would say if we're under the house, mm-hmm, and if somebody ever says the word bleach, no, that's not good. You know, we're just going to spray it with bleach. That's not.
So in other words, if they find mold or something underneath and say, "Oh, I can handle that."
Yeah, we can handle that. It's not a problem. A lot of a lot of uncertainties. People who are just a chuck in a truck generally act like a chuck in a truck. You want to look for professionalism.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. That's the first time I've heard that phrase.
Really?
Are there a lot of chucks in the truck?
Absolutely. They open up one day, they take a bunch of people's money the next day, and then suddenly they're closed for some unforeseen reason.
We can't find Chuck.
And you can't find Chuck. Chuck's gone to Vegas.
Okay. So watch out for that kind of, and that's the big thing is it's going to be real easy to fool somebody like me, mm-hmm, into thinking that they know what they're doing when it comes to sealing underneath my house. Why is it so important to take care of under the house?
So the underside of the house is essentially a pocket of air that fluctuates in humidity.
Okay.
And if it goes untreated long enough, humidity under your house, touching raw materials such as floor joists and triple beams, is the equivalent of you at home taking a wet sweater and throwing it on your hardwood floors and then just leaving it for a couple of weeks.
Oh.
Yes. So Mother Nature is doing its best to take those raw materials and bring them back to her, so
right,
to break those down.
Yeah.
And you don't want to do that because this is your house where you plan on living at least for 30 years because that's how long you're paying on it.
Right. No kid. Okay. So be careful of what you get, and if you want to get somebody good, we know where to go.
Yes. Yes. Look them up first.
Look them up first.
Yes.
You remember Corey Phoebus. He is customer relations specialist with Dry-Tek Environmental. Corey, thank you.
Thank you.